Welcome to Get Mug Monday. I am E5 Bayo. Welcome, y'all. How are y'all doing? I am relaxing. I am. A lot has been going on. I want to talk. First of all, let me greet the room. Benicion to all the elders. Santo to everyone that's under 7 years old, Lafia, Ibaru to the Luos and Babalaos, Malaikum Nasala to the Tatas and the Yayis, and to everybody else, what's up? Hey, y'all. I don't want to stay long, but I do want to touch on the topic that somebody was talking about, right? And that's great. I want to touch on this topic. And listen, if it's not you, if it don't apply, let it fly. Real talk, right? Is it appropriate because I was asked, is it appropriate for people that are not initiated, don't have beads, don't have nothing, to make an altar for the Orisha, for Yemaya, for Oshun, for Shango, Kabosile, for Ogun? Is it without no knowledge, without just following maybe a YouTube or, something they just feel? And most people say, oh, but my spirits told me to put this up there. Do you think it's appropriate? And before you answer, do you think it's safe for them to do it without any knowledge, without any training, without any of that? I mean, most people, because you go to the Botanicas, light a candle for Oshun if you want money and love. Light a candle for Yemaya if you want to get closer to the ocean. They sell you that. Okay. But do you think it is appropriate? Do you think that, they can build these altars and just two? Because one is, you have to understand, you don't know what you're inviting to your house. You don't know what you are praying to. You don't know. The same way, I remember having this conversation, and this sister, she's in voodoo, and she was like, you have to approach the luau's different. You can't just, jump up and be like, oh, I'm going to build an altar for Zuli Dantor. And you're like, okay, and you have people that do it. And then sometimes they may put the wrong thing up there, sometimes. But then you'll have people, they'll say, oh, well, you're gatekeeping. You can't, people can worship and do what they want. And that's true to a certain extent. You're right. I am not a gatekeeper. I'm just asking a question. Do you think, or would you advise for people that's not initiated, that don't I've seen people go reading through tarot cards. Oshun said this. And I'm like, okay, I'll keep scrolling. I know the Orisha don't talk through tarot cards. That I know. The system for you to talk and hear those Jews is there for a reason. It's been there longer than us. So, but you have people, and people are getting their feelings. I'm just saying, no. I personally wouldn't advise it, but everyone has free will. I think the least they can do is take the time to dive deeper. That is exactly right? But some people, they want quick, fast, in a hurry. But we were having this conversation. I would advise one to use caution. That is true, and blessings. Because you have some people that think, it's okay. I saw this one girl, she was on TikTok, and Lord God have mercy. If you want to get a laugh, follow TikTok. But she had all these pumpkins. And I'm like, okay. Now, when I had my shop, I had a pumpkin on my counter. And the girl was like, oh, you must be the daughter of Oshun because you have a pumpkin. I said, no, I don't have the pumpkin because of Oshun. And she was like, huh? And I was like, no, the pumpkin is not because of Oshun. The pumpkin is because of Shango, Kabusile. I said, not for Oshun. And she was like, and I also remember when I was a Yawo, and me and my friend were going to the supermarket. And because, a Yawo, you have to have a chaperone. So we was going to the supermarket, and this girl was like, Yawo, Yawo. And people always ask you, what's your crown? What's your crown? I said, Oshun. She's looking for all this yellow. And I'm like, and I'm asking her, like, because she's looking me all up and down and stuff. And she was like, where's your yellow? Where's your gold? And I was like, huh? She was like, because on YouTube, she was being honest, on YouTube, it says Oshun, we could tell by Oshun's kids of having gold. I said, my Oshun don't like yellow. She was like, she was stunned. What? And I was like, research. This is where reading comes in at, And people, when they see me, they be like, where's your yellow? Where's your gold? Where's your... And I'm like, my Oshun don't like yellow. Huh? No, I never heard of that. Did you read? Do you have godparents? Are you, researching? What are you doing? And it's like they don't, just putting some pumpkins and some honey and some yellow candles on a counter and yelling. And you're right. People do have free will. They can do what they want. I've seen places where it's nothing but watermelon. And I'm like, who that for? I've asked people, like, who that for? Oh, my favorite food ain't watermelon. But okay, if that's what you want. Yes. That is correct. Bless your mouth. People do. They get caught up in the appearance of altars and the dealing with the powers. And most people, because they want power and they want to look like they know what they're doing, and it's sad and it's scary. But I always try to explain to people, I said, listen, I'm not gatekeeping. This is your life. You have free will. You can do what you want. But before you start building these altars and everybody's praying and everybody's doing all this, you might want to do some research or get some godparents that are initiated, that is trained to guide you and help you before you just start erecting things and opening it up to the publics and doing all that. No shade. I mean, you on TikTok, you see a whole bunch of stuff, and I live by that beautiful saying, if it don't apply, let it fly. And I sure keep scrolling. I keep scrolling because some things you be like, wow. Just like when they had the sister that was using tarot cards and getting download messages from Oshun. You know how many readers I hear when they do lives? Oh, I'm getting this message from Oshun. My spirit's Oshun, you're my ya and Oya. And I'll be like, okay, all right, let me keep going. Let me keep going. So you do. The best thing I can always tell people, because, people follow what they think is hot, right? Most people don't like to read the room. Most people just see if you have over 1,000 likes, you gotta be the greatest. If you have, all these people viewing your videos or sharing them, you gotta be the greatest. And I'm sitting there like, man, you better really check things out before you just start jumping on bandwagons and doing public readings. That's true. Listen, it does become chaotic. It is different. If you are meant to do readings, great. I would always do live readings on New Year's Eve. That was the only time. I would promote, new readers to help them build up their page. Everybody has their own way of doing things. And, everybody, but when you start borderlining, and this is what I said in the conversation, and I'm going to stand by it because I'm only crowned 7 years. I'm only 7 years old, right? And prior to that, knowing people, everyone I know that's initiated, that I know, and I've come across, I never see them selling Orisha. I don't see them selling Oshun soap. I don't see them selling Elegwa's baths. I don't see them selling that, right? That's crown. because you don't sell your crown. You don't sell Orisha. Now, spiritual stuff, how to, do obras and how to, unlock things spiritually. Yeah, I see them doing that. Readings, with shells maybe, or, just cold reading or reading with cards or whatever divination they do. But I don't see any Santero that I came across. I don't see them selling Oshuns this, Shimayas that. Those are normally people that will sit and tell you, oh, I can't be in the religion. I hear this story all the time. I can't be in the religion. I can't I can't follow people rules. My spirits want me free. I can't follow rules. No. I'm like, okay. Just say that you are too immature to grow up. Like, that's usually my response. Real talk. I'm not even going to lie. But those are the people that sell Yemaya oil, Oshun, soap, honey. And you'll be like, okay, I know these people ain't initiated because you're not going to sell your head. Your head it doesn't have a price. So, no. Now, y'all may have come across people that may sell, their Orisha. I haven't. I have yet. Because of the sacrifice, the money, the work, the year in white, all of that. And everything that comes with that, yeah, you're not selling your Orisha. You're not. And, most people, I'm just doing it. But the sad part is, and they're learning. People think the spiritual community is dumb, right? Because you have all these scammers and all these people that supposedly try to get over. But I know if I haven't seen with my own eyes, one thing that I know for sure, two things for certain. You can only fool and only do but so much before they come in and set things straight. Online, everybody look like they making it. Don't think behind closed doors those people are not getting just what they deserve. The Orisha and the Egun are not blind. They know how to deal with it. We deal with it, we go to jail. We get in trouble. We start blasting people. We get labeled as a bully. But when the Orisha and the Egun step in, oh, baby. But they give them chances. They give them chances. They give them chances. They give people chances to right their wrongs. They do. Y'all be amazed on all those people that were doing the crazy stuff back then. You should hear what? You should hear and see. Because some of them were in the hospital, damn near praying for their life. And a few of them learned their lesson and righted their wrong. That's one thing I do know. Some of them, they can't live without a drink. And they liver and they insides are turning inside out. They are getting surgeries because somewhere along the line, they looked healthy. And you see them now, they look like death. For real. Because they think they got over and they did not. Just because we want to see, we got to see justice. No, justice is already being served. It was served. It was. For real. Yeah, and many did. They left it. They left it because they thought it was something else because they followed. Like one sister I do know personally. And, she was such in a rush, like it was a race. Oh, I got to get crowned. I got to get crowned. I got to get crowned. And she did. She went to Africa. She came back. She threw all her spiritual stuff in the ocean. Because she wasn't looking to get crowned. She was looking for a husband. And the dude saw that she was thirsty and, she was giving her money and did all that. And when she found out, when the wife contacted her and came to see her and told her that he was married, then she got mad. And blamed the religion and threw it all in the garbage. So I get it. I get it. Most people think because they watch a few videos or they follow somebody that they think is crowned. That's why I always ask them, ask the questions. Who was your Oba that worked your ceremony? Who washed his hands? Who washed your Oba's hands? Huh? Yeah, okay, bye. I had one person tell me, "Oh, I got crowned when I was 14. I don't remember nothing." What? I said, "What? Who's your godparent?" "Oh, everybody's dead. Even the mailman, even the person that delivered the mail, he dead too." Because they don't have the answers. See, people are waking up. I will say that. People are waking up. Some people are waking up and they're asking questions. "Oh, you're crowned. Who's your godparent?" "Oh, I can't tell nobody that." Why? Is the secret Krabby Patties? Because this religion may seem big, but it is so small. Everybody know everybody. So it is. And people are waking up. They're asking questions. And the first thing, "Oh, don't ask me who." Why? What are you hiding? What are you hiding? What you hiding? "Oh, everything got lost." Everything? Oh, okay. Now, sometimes it can happen. Everything. So what's your Santo name? Huh? We don't do it like that. Santo names don't change. How you not do it like that? No. See, people are asking questions. People are not as thirsty as people think they are. Most people are just, sit back and watch. And I'm happy for that. Instead of just jumping, because about 3 years ago, people were just jumping on bandwagon. They didn't care who they was following and losing money left and right. Nowadays, people are sitting back and they're watching and they're asking, "Hey, do you know this person? Do you know of this person? Have you ever seen them? Or do you know if they're crowned? Well, who's their godparent?" They said this is their godparent. "Oh, okay, well, I know that person. That person is crowned." Or, "No, that person is not crowned." And that's it. See? And you could be working your way to it, right? Because everybody, I believe before you sign up for something, you should definitely ask yourself, am I capable of doing this? Can I follow through on these things? Will I be able to continue? Because things happen. Life be lifing, So, I didn't get my beads for like 3 years. And I'm happy Angel made me wait, because I really had to ask, is this worth it? Am I capable of following through? Is it something I want to do? And I want to save my life. So yeah, and you have to ask yourself, following the crowd and following the masses, because everybody's getting crowned. Majority of these people don't know what they're getting themselves into, and then when you when they start seeing, right? Real talk. I had a sister tell me, because I was like, "Listen, you're going to be plucking chickens." "Oh, I can pluck chickens. I ain't worried about it. I grew up on a farm. I know." So it was time. "Oh, I can't do this. Oh my God." Yeah. Ask. Learn. Get with a mentor. Please, y'all, for the love of God. If you see somebody having an altar, because people are quick now. "Give me your money and we're building an altar and you can come." Listen, I ain't trying to hate on nobody. I ain't trying to shit on nobody. I ain't trying to go after nobody. Listen, it ain't no secret. I'm not shading people or nothing of that. But listen, before y'all start jumping on bandwagons, y'all better even ask about me, before y'all start jumping on bandwagons, do your research. Some of these tables, you need to find out if these tables that you're sitting in are sturdy. Are there 4 legs? Is it a table and not a milk carton with a sheet on it? Is it doable? Okay? And if they tell you, "No, I'm not crowned, I'm spiritual," then you have the option. Well, do I want to be, following this person spiritually? And if it's a yes, then go for it. But be an adult. Have a conversation. It's not uncomfortable. This is your life. Listen, this is your life. You are putting yourself in alignment and you are putting yourself in people's hands. So you want to make sure these hands are clean first and capable of carrying you. That is fact. Not just because they have a big following. Listen, on my Facebook page, I got 82,000 followers, right? To some people, that's a lot. To some others, that ain't shit. And you know how many people, oh my God, you should be my godmother. You should be my godmother. No, no. I don't pick up God kids like I'm picking up rocks in the street. No. I respect my crown. No. Learn first. Learn who your Egun is. Learn who your ancestors in. Learn who you are. Oh, I had one person. Oh, I can pay you today. Boo, take that money and invest in your kids. Put it away for college. Do something else. Why are you rushing to be crowned? For what? Because I always ask them that. Why you want to be initiated? Huh? Like I done asked them the fucking secret recipe to the Krabby Patty. No, boo-boo. Why do you want to be in this religion? And what am I in? Since you want to follow me, you want me to be your godmother. What am I in? Huh? I'm not in the Shay. I'm in Lukumi, Kudiyoyo. So are you willing to go in that? What are you doing? Oh, yeah. Oh, I want to practice Ifa. Well, what is Ifa? Huh? Yeah. What is that? And what does it detail for you? Have you read a book on it? No, I follow this person, and they told me in their live reading, when they was doing the reading live, that I should be initiated. Into what, my love? Into what? Oh, because I want to be a healer. Okay. You want to heal what? But I don't like people. So who the fuck are you healing? Air? Yeah, I'm that person. So that, and I always listen. My kids tell you, I'll tell you. I'm a different taste. I'm that tea that just don't go everywhere. I'm not. But I'm gonna ask you, why do you want to do this? I'm a healer. A healer of what? Do you talk to your mother, your cousin, your auntie? Oh no, I don't talk to my family. So who are you healing? The number one person you should be healing is your family first. You the healer. You should heal your family. Right? No. Oh no, I don't even talk to my kids. Well, are you working on healing them? No, because see, somebody told me that I should be a healer. And they may be right. Bless their mouth. I don't know. I wasn't there. How much did you pay? Oh no, they were doing the live and I was just on it and I asked them a question because I told them I had a dream and I needed to be a healer. Well, go ahead and heal. What are you healing? Oh, I want to heal people. Oh, okay. Do you have friends? Do you have a support group? Oh, no, I don't talk to nobody. I don't like people. And girls are jealous of me. Who the fuck are you healing? Girl, just say you want to make some money. Be honest. See, that would save a lot. If people stop being honest, like, look, I really don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, but right now shit is kind of hard. Life is life and I got bills to pay. I know how to make some oils. My friends say I make some good perfume. Okay, then make that. But why do you need to label it Orisha? Why do you need to label it Oshun? Why? You think that's going to sell quicker? That's not. Name it something beautiful. Listen, put a story behind it. Y'all can leave Orisha alone. You can name it. Listen, you could be like, oh, this oil is to help you with self-esteem. What would you call it? Uplifting. Oh, all right, girl. Let me get some of that uplifting. All right. See how that's better? Then you sitting here making a big ass lie and getting dragged for the guards because you want to make a quick buck. Be honest, honey. That's it. Be honest. And we'll respect you. And you'll be amazed on what may sell. But when you got to go with, I had a dream. Like you are Martin Luther King. I had a dream that Yamaya took me in the ocean. And she told me I don't need to get crowned because my spirits are so important that I can sit at Babalao seats. Who you lying to? Girl, I know you lying. That's it. What? For real. Seriously. But I want people to do research. Read. Do you know spirituality, really 80% is reading? And the other 20 is hands-on. But you're going to read. You're going to read. You're going to learn. You're going to follow. You're going to be respectful. And guess what? You and your mentors may not always agree. Y'all may have a disagreement. This is where communication and clarity. See, I'm not going to get up and not know what it is I'm doing. And, you know, I even do that when I used to read people. And they would be like, I'd be like, do you have any questions? Well, the person on my job. What? Why we? Are you screwing the person on your job? No. Are they paying you? No. Why are they relevant in your reading? The reading should be about you. You getting your life in alignment and making sure everything is working for you. Why are we worrying about somebody on your job? Do they live with you? No. Are they paying your bills? No. I just need to know, is she jealous of me? Child, that person ain't thinking about you. They don't give two shits about you. They trying to get their life in order. Are you serious? Get off my phone wasting my free minutes. I know you lying. No, because, this person, they always staring at me. Maybe they wear glasses and they looking in your direction. You might not even be a blip on 99% of the time. Ain't nobody worrying about you. Ain't nobody hate you. Stop. You give yourself far too much credit, girl. Sit down. For real. Listen. But for real, I would rather for people to be honest, be upfront. Right? Because it alleviates so much other shit. It does. When you're honest and upfront, baby, that's it. That's it. But people are selling a gimmick. Right? Most people. I'm not saying all. Most of these people are selling a gimmick. Right? And I'm not here to tell them that they can't. But what they are ready to see is that you can't hide behind that mask too long. This ain't a read. This is true. You can't hide behind that mask too long. Those masks are starting to come down. Egun ancestors, them getting a little tired. Because, people, one day they cool, next day they just were down reader. Okay, all right. You are dealing with people's lives. And you think you're getting a buck off of them. And you ain't helping them. You're going to get yourself in trouble. For real. And this one lady, she told me, that's why I wear all the eyes. I said, let me tell you. And we ain't talking about Orisha now. We talking spiritual. My auntie was older than Smut. She passed on, Ibaye. She done passed on with the elders. I never forget, I went to New Orleans, right? That's where my family from. It ain't no makeup. It ain't no, I think I'm from there. But my people, I don't connect with them. No, my whole family down there. On my mama's side, my whole family down there, right? So I remember I went down there, I had these blue eyes on. They were so cute. You couldn't tell me nothing. I had the big blue one. I had the bracelet on. I had the ring. I was just eyed up. My auntie bust out laughing. She bust out laughing. I said, what? I said, this is my protection. She said, from what? I always tell this story because I want people to understand. I get it. It's to sell. I know stores are a store. Remember, it's a store. They got to pay the light bill. So, and they put a story behind it and people run with it. So my auntie, which she's older than dirt, she passed on, like I said, right? So she started laughing her behind off. And I said, huh? She said, come here. So she had her daughter, God bless her dead, my cousin Christine passed away. She had her daughter walk and she had her bag in front. And she said, so you got all these eyes on you and they in front of you. I said, yeah. She said, I would never come after you in the front of you. She said, what's wrong with you? She said, now, if somebody's coming, you got your kids. So she had Christine, she had her kids in there. She said, you got your kids and everything, right? I said, yeah. She said, somebody come, what do you do for those things that you love? What do you do with them? You put them in front of you, behind you. I said, well, my cousin Christine took her kids and put it behind her, threw her bag behind her. She said, because anything you love, you're going to protect. And you put it behind you. These eyes are only seeing what's in front of you. You ain't protecting shit in front of you. She said, girl, if you don't take that shit off and stop making these people rich with your silly ass. And I said, what? She said, throw them goddamn eyes out the way and give them to somebody that, girl. She said, throw it away. I said, are you serious? She said, yes. She said, the best protection is your faith. As long as you got that, you ain't got nothing to worry about. And I had to think about it. Those old women, you remember those old women? They go in their prayer closet. Something could be going on. Mortgage might be due. The son could ready to go to jail. The children might be acting up. And they go in that prayer closet and come out and say, oh, I ain't worrying about it. It's handled. They ain't light a candle. They ain't do none of that. They just went in there and started praying. Because they had faith. Faith. But then you have these people that want to play on your fears and your phobias and your triggers. and shit and be like, oh, such and such is working on you. Good. God bless him. Good. Good. I pray for my enemies. I pray that they hit the lotto. Because when people got money, they don't worry about your poor ass. So that's one. But them old root workers and stuff, they didn't care about that. They wasn't worrying about their enemies because they were taken care of already. And they didn't allow people to get in their head with that foolishness. I wish somebody would have came to my auntie and them and said, girl, you know such and such working on you. She'll tell them, good. And you take your ass down there and you go on and jump in it. Why you quick to tell me this shit? Get on out of here. The dog that carried the bone is the one that brought it. Remember that. I used to sit there and be like, auntie, that don't make no sense. Why? I was like, what? The dog that carried the bone is the one that brung it. They carried it to you. Because they brung you the foolishness. And what dogs carry in their mouth, they ain't got no hands. Their mouth is the one. And they sit there. Because you done told 50 million people, girl, I'm scared of this. Girl, I'm scared of that. And they done went back and told them. Because they want your money. I said, ooh. She said, She said, you know how you were raised. Girl, sit down. I'm serious. I sat around that kitchen table, me and my sister-in-law, Tressie. We done picked beans, clean chitlins, fucking cut up collard greens, shell, peeled potatoes. We sat on there on them, yeah, if you was back in the day like me, them chitlins used to come in a bucket. And you were, after you finished with those chitlins, you turned that damn bucket over and it became a seat. And you wasn't old enough to sit at that table with them older women. So you sat around while you cleaned and cut up onions and collard greens and you shelled peas and snap beans. You did that. And you listened to the stories that were being told. That was your first lesson, your introduction. And everybody had something, a remedy or something for what they had, what they Momo and Pawpaw and them did or told them. Hence why a lot of these elders don't teach no more. Because it ain't the enemies you need to worry about. It's your own goddamn mind. Because if we really knew how to touch true magic, child, we'll turn our lives, turn anybody fuck with us, we turning them into a frog or something. We are the ones. Yeah. And they do. They think negative. You know, I had to leave a goddaughter because I never forget. She would, if you were on the elevator, right, and you were sitting there pressing the button, you know how sometimes the elevator may close, she will follow you. She'll see what floor you get off, follow you, go upstairs, take a picture of you, and go home and light a candle on you. So while we had to go to a ceremony, and the person that was conducting the ceremony, I never forget, he didn't know it's from a hole in the wall. He turned and he looked at me. He said, now mind you, no one knew what she was doing. We was at the ceremony. And he said, that's your goddaughter? I said, yeah. He said, you got to be careful because she'll try to do voodoo to you. And I looked at her and said, she'll never make it. And I walked away, right? But she would. If you were in a store and she saw something that you had on and she wanted it, she would take a picture and she was lighting candles on you. I went in her house one time because, you know, it was a while and I went in her house. She had all these fucking candles in the corner. I said, girl, your lights was off. What the hell? Oh, no, these are for people that mess with me. And really print out their pictures. I was like, do you know all these people? No, this bitch let the elevator go on me. Girl. I said, let me leave you alone. And I did. I left her alone. Some people get so obsessed with power that they just think that they are the great I am. So you have to. Listen, this Get My Monday. Y'all know I'm going to talk about everything and anything. But you have to. You have to be mindful. But you don't need to go and light a candle. You don't need to do that. Your faith will get you over every time. I remember because these people knew what went on Facebook and all that. And I was at this place and they were like, oh, this person is working on you. I said, God bless him. You don't want to do that? Not at all. I won't buy a candle, kill a chicken, roll over, none of that. Child, please. Okay, next. You don't need to get on me. I know you follow me on Facebook. No, boo-boo, it's not that serious. I'm not worrying about that. And they were like, oh, okay. No, I don't. Listen. Yeah, you have to stay away from people that's on these power trips that think they are the great I am and always threatening people. Oh, I'll kill a chicken on you. Girl, you better cut that chicken up and put some gravy and rice on it and eat it and feed your children and shit. You want to do something to somebody, go check your children homework. Make sure your man ain't cheating on you or something. Go clean your kitchen. Move that damn refrigerator and clean behind that. Wipe down that goddamn stove instead of you worrying and being online talking about you want to curse somebody. Sit your ass down. Go clean them panties. That's what you do. Stop putting them in the laundromat. Go clean them panties. Wash them. Get you a washboard and clean your panties and bras the correct way. All them stains on there and you worrying about my ass. Girl, sit down. Sit down, because I don't agree with you. And that's another thing. Because I don't agree with you, I want a question because I want clarity. Now I'm the enemy. Oh, I can't be around you. No, because I got questions I want to know. And people just be, oh, you can't ask a question. Why not? They say, bitch, you God? I know you lying. I'm even question him. I may not like the answer, but I'm going to question, Lord, why? I'm going to ask. I know you lying. I was quiet too long going through when I was initiated. We had to just keep quiet and I got fucked over. So now I'm asking, okay, so why we do this? What old dude say we do this? Okay, and where did this originate from? Hold on, because give me a few days. I need to go and research. I need to see. I'm not your fucking mouth ain't no prayer book. I know you lying. I want to go and find out. And if I don't know, I'm calling my twin. Sis, you ever heard of this? Hold on. If she don't know, hold on, sis. Give me a day or two. I'll call you back. All right. Yeah. No. Just cause. Is this person crowned? Is this person initiated? How many years they got? They say they got this year. No, they ain't even crowned. No. Oh, no. No. And then people always want to know. I don't mind when people share things, right? Other people's lives and stuff like that. But if I don't mess with them, I don't need to go back and give you the story. Respectfully, I'm going to say, respectfully, I don't deal with them. And that is it. That's all. But people are human and they got to know, well, why? Why don't you deal with them? I just don't. That's it, boo. I'm not here to tell the story. If you wasn't there when it happened, you didn't need to know. Just know that I don't mess with them. And it's okay. I don't mess with them. I always tell people, don't worry about who I hang with. Worry about who I avoid. That should be your key. Worry about who I avoid. That's all. And if I don't fuck with them. That's it. I ain't got nothing else to say about them. I don't care, and I don't deal with them. I don't need to, don't tell me that such and such passed or they cousin. Listen, I am the FBI. When I make a sweep, I cut everybody off. Bye. I don't need to be. And what we're not going to do is have 90 million pages, trying to surveillance other people's pages, see what they're doing. Comparison is the devil. Whatever you doing and got going on, boom, God bless you. I root from you over here. You just can't sit at my table. I'm good. I wish you the best, but just not over here. And when you lose access, you lose access. I tell people even when they join my Patreon, you join my Patreon, you get complete access to me. You get free readings monthly. You get weekly readings. I keep you up. I make sure you get the head, access to all new things coming out, all of that. And if it's cool, you'll see maybe a little bit of ceremony. You might get to see a live video with other people, things like that. But when you do something crazy, or you start, doing the weird shit, and let me tell you what the weird shit is, trying to duplicate what you see, lying to people. Oh, I'm crowned, ask Ifa Bayo. No, they not crowned. Don't do that. Or sit there and go to other people and talk bad about me when I gave you complete access. No. We're not doing that. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to get online and drag you for the guards. I'm not doing none of that. Block and delete. This is a free app. I ain't paying for this app. It's free. I don't even know you. You don't live in my house. Block, delete, and go on. Oh, well, this is what they posting about you. Who gives a fuck? Don't even tell me. I don't care. It's 24 hours in the day. Go check your kids' homework. Don't worry about what I'm doing. I don't care. You can post about me all day. You know what's going to happen? You put money in my pocket. I had to do that to somebody. I sent them a cash app of $20 because with them dogging me out, I made a good $200. And I sent them $20. Thank you. Because, see, when you dog me out and do that, guess what people going to do? They're going to come over to my page to see. And when they come, I'm going to be who I am. I'm authentic. I'm not the same way. Oh, why you change your name from Ifa Bayo? Because my name is Donna. Ifa Bayo is my Ifa name when I got initiated in Ifa. So that's the name they gave me. Arula gave me. And it means from birth, right? So, but my ID and everything say Donna Floyd. I'm not a character. I'm not hiding. I'm not in the witness protection. How you doing? My name is Donna. Hi. Or you can call me Ifa Bayo. How you doing? I'm going to answer. Hi. I'm not here to become something else. I'm not a character. I don't play no parts. Fucking the wolf guy that made all the NCIS and all that. He not my director. Ain't nobody write no parts for me. I'm who I am with room for growth. What I'm not is 3 things you won't see at all. I ain't showing no titties, no ass. I don't care if I only get 1 person on the live. You ain't seeing no titties and ass. Sorry. I ain't got no OnlyFans page. And I ain't twerking. So no. Now all those that do it, God bless them. I'm not. I'm not in it. Now I used to argue and go back and forth online. I've grown. I don't need to do all that. There's a beautiful thing called block and delete. And if you post something that I don't agree with, guess what I can do? Keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. It's not for me. That's okay. I don't hate you. I don't love you any less. Whatever you post. Now, if you get too much, where I see you are doing way over the top, I know how to block and move on. And when yeah. But I do not do all that other stuff. I'm not trying to sell you a character. I don't have time. I don't have time to make up shit. I ain't got time to do all of that. I don't. I do not. I don't. It's too much. I don't even see how people... I can't even sit around people that I don't even fuck with. For real. Now, you want me to make up a whole goddamn life story? No, I can do it in the book while I'm writing it. But ain't no way in hell I'm going to do it every day. I got to go... Listen. These people will go rent an Airbnb. Go rent an Airbnb, pay for a makeup artist, and do the whole thing, which is cool if you got it. But if you don't have it, and then they get mad. Why you mad at me? Because you're doing a production. Shit, do better. Go write Tubi. Make a fucking play and go write Tubi and sell that shit and get some money, boo-boo. But you doing all of this is for what? I only had 12 views. You did all that to have 12 people on your fucking live. How much money you made? Oh, you can make money? I know you lying. Let me tell y'all. When I got put in the Creators Fund, not gonna lie, the first check I got from Meta was $25. I said, oh, I can make money. And it grows when you start doing lives and you start posting. And the more you grow, because people start. My come up, and you always get that one spot. I made a post that went viral, right? I made a post with me being younger, and I had on 2 pairs of earrings and a 2-finger ring. And I said, back in my day, I'm grateful we didn't have social media because we can get over, right? In other words. And I made it as a meme. And people saw it and they started reposting it. It was reposted 256,000 times. What made it even go higher was rappers started reposting, but they were saying things that was good. So my daughter's friend hit her up and said, hey, your mom is going viral, because they grew up together. And she was like, for real? So she saw it and she was like, Ma, you going viral? And I was like, for real? But the first thing they tell you, don't go in the comments. Don't go in the comments. Because people can be brutal. Oh, who the fuck is this? Oh, she looked like she sold drugs back in the day. Well, bitch, I did. Right? You ain't got to put me out there like that, right? So I was laughing and I was like, let me come out the comments. Because you will feel some kind of way. And it was some good ones too. They was like, oh my God, I remember back in the day when I had my earrings and stuff like that, the puffy. So it was, but you don't want to get involved in it. And then that's what made my page grow. So I was like, oh, okay. But I didn't go and rent no Airbnb. I ain't buy no fucking followers. I'm not doing all that. I am not. When you go viral, you have to use your government name, right? It ain't no stage name unless you have that name license and it is yours, where it's, where they, I guess you put, comments are undefeated. Where you would make it legal or you own it, the rights or whatever. Ifa Bayo is my Ifa name. So no. I was like, I'm cool. I'm not an act. I'm not a character. You call me by both, I'm gonna answer. Hey, how you doing? And that's it. But some people have to, and some people want to, and that's their right. I'm not that person. And I have days where I might not want to be bothered. I have days where I might want to be, I got time today. But I'm not, me arguing online, nah. That's a little bit too much. And trust me, people love to gaslight. They will screenshot stuff and be like, girl, you see, delete. And I'll be like, thank you for the information, but please, you don't have to send this. It's 24 hours in a day. This is how I see it. It's 24 hours in a day. You can do so much more and get so much accomplished. If you're worried about my ass, I'm not the problem. You're the problem. You need to go find you a couch, find you a licensed therapist, and figure out what the fuck is going on with your life. Seriously. Because if you got to go and post about me all day, then the problem ain't me. It's you. Find you a therapist. You don't even need to argue with me. Go sit on somebody's couch and get you some healing. For real. And for those spiritual people that tell you you don't need therapy, punch them and run. Do something else and run. For real. Don't listen to them. Go get you some therapy. If you have traumas and triggers and you going through something, go get you some damn therapy. Do not sit there and listen to those spiritual people that tell you you don't need therapy. No, we all need therapy. We all have been through some shit. Life is lifing. We are going through, you got people that lost loved ones from the COVID, people that lost jobs, they lost companies, people that have been cheated on, abused, mistreated, all of that, robbed, betrayed, all of it. Go find you some therapy. Find you a licensed therapist. Sitting there talking to your friends about your problems is not going to, listen. Listening ears turn into running mouths, and running mouths turn into embarrassment. So, pay a licensed therapist or get you some Medicaid, however you're going to do it. That's their forte. That's their job. They were trained for it. They went to school. Thank you. And sit there and help with your problems. Some people can talk it out. Some people can do journaling, do some shadow work, deal with your younger you, do all that. And then when you are ready or you are on your healing journey, find out your love language. Find out if this is the person you want to be with. Now, if you just want to date and just be happy, great. Go for that too. But find out. Okay? Because shit is real. Life is lifing. And I'm telling y'all, next year, 2025, when you add it together, it's a 9. So I'm going to let y'all do some homework. Because y'all see what that 9 is. Take 9 months to have a baby. Yeah, we can have them premature, but 9 months is completion. They done warned us and gave us all the instructions and gave us everything we needed to do. Now shit is coming to a head. Watch. It's going to be beautiful. It is going to be a very good year. Whenever 9 is involved, it's good. But it's definitely coming with a lot of truth. Because when they're going to stand up, baby, ain't no more running. A lot of these scammers and these people that's lying, Oshun done pulled down the curtains in a few years. Then Yemaya and everybody else started. Then you had a locum was coming. This time, I don't know what Orisha gonna reign in 2025. I'm not that. But I will tell you, Egun is going to be somewhere speaking. You heard it first from me. When I tell you the ancestors are going to stand up and start speaking. They're going to have a lot to say in these conversations because it's 9. And they're going to say enough is enough. And you already know what today is, right? The Montgomery Brawl Memorial. So y'all know the Montgomery Brawl. Nuck if you buck. Nuck if you buck. That's what people gonna be saying. We ain't putting up with no more. Nuck if you buck, honey. It ain't no more what you say, it's what you got. What you showing. What you showing. See, I don't wanna hear about it. I wanna see it. I don't care what you could tell me everything. I don't care. Words up. I need to see it. Show me what you're working with. I don't care what you say. Words don't always match up. Show me what you're working with. What you got. I don't care what you say. Watch. 2025 gonna be a lot of that. Show me what you got. Show me what you're working with. Show me. And people are starting now. They starting to get it together because and the one thing that's going to be put to a halt. Y'all listen, I'm a lot of things, right? I can be cuckoo, I can be crazy, I can be all that. When I tell y'all, the number one thing I want y'all to do is invest in life insurance. I don't sell life insurance. I don't. But do y'all research and invest in life insurance. We don't need to be selling chicken sandwiches. Why are you going to make it really hard for your family? They struggling, you know. And people tried to come for me today because I put up, and I'm going to stand on it. I don't care what nobody say. If you can afford a $300 wig or bundles, you have no right asking for us to give you money to buy school supplies for your children. Make better choices. It's not about folks getting money. We have poor management skills of managing money. But the one thing we should all learn or have is life insurance. That's real. You do not need people selling chicken and fish sandwiches and begging. No. Life insurance. If we can get online and read and talk about how many fucking clients we got. Blessings to Dorothy Morrison. The last time I sat with Dorothy Morrison, she told me, she said, I retired. I said, you can retire from spirituality? White lady, first one I ever met. They retired from spirituality. And she said, yes, she said, while you're here now, before you, whatever day you decided to retire, get your finances and everything else in order. Get life insurance. She gave me the best advice, and I'm passing it on to y'all. If you're a reader, you a healer, whatever, just get you a goddamn, a damn life insurance policy. You already making this money as everybody done showed online, and you getting readings and you doing all that. Get your shit in order. Life insurance. Pay it monthly. Pay it yearly. I don't care. But get it. Have that under your belt. And start pay yourself first. Get you a nice little side bank account or whatever. And you pay yourself first. And put that money to the side. And don't touch it. So when the day comes that you need to retire or stop doing it, you got a little nest egg you done built. So if you decide you want to do something else, you ain't got to start begging people for come-up money. You already got it. I'm telling y'all. When I retired, it was the best thing I did. Yeah, now I have a Patreon. I teach you how to read cards. I teach you how to manage your page. I teach you how to grow your page. I teach you that. And now I'm doing it myself, doing research and stuff on how to fix your credit. Because we did live in an age once where cash was king. Now credit is everything. See, cash was king, but credit is everything. I went, not even gonna lie, I went from having a 16,000 credit debt to now it's only 1,900. So I know I was doing something right. So I need to learn. I'm learning, writing those letters and mailing it out, certified mail. And certified mail, y'all may think is expensive. It's only $4.95. U.S. Postal ain't going overboard. And you make a copy of your ID and you get that letter and you fill it out and you print it out and you put your copy in there and you send it off. They're going to send you letters saying, oh, we investigated and we did that. That's to scare you. And you wait for a couple of months and you did it. But also getting an Experian account and removing all those old addresses connected to your credit. We're going to remove those. I'm learning how to do that now. See, I did mine backwards. And that's why it's taking me a little bit longer to get this 1,900 off my shit. Right? So, and you can erase it. The first thing you do is get a Expedion account. It's free. Don't go with asking for money. No, it's free. And you get your credit report. You see what's on there. But the first thing you need to do is remove all those old addresses. Because those addresses are linked to those outstanding accounts. So you need to get those off. That's the first thing you should do. But like I said, when I was doing research and I was learning, then I did it backwards. But now I'm rewriting and doing. But they're going to send you all these letters about, oh, we did an investigation. It's on there. No, no, no. And there's letters you can print out. And now I see, because it takes a lot. I'm not going to lie. It takes a lot of sitting there learning and going through and making oops and things like that. But once you get it down, I see why now they charge people on how to fix your credit. I see why now, right? And they do. They get it. Unless it's intense, then they know they got to go somewhere else. But if it's something small like student loans and things like that, they get that shit off. Sometimes it can take 30 minutes. Sometimes it can take 2 weeks. I'm telling you, I went from 16 to now 1,900. And people will say, oh, you can pay it off. I sure can, but I'm not, because it's not mine. Just in case they monitoring. It's not mine. So there, it's not mine. So learning that, fixing your credit before 2025 really get in. Fixing your credit. And once you fix it, don't go back in that dark place. Protect your identity. Protect your identity. If you want a good bank account, Capital One definitely is one of them. I'm still investigating, but I got Capital One, and they make sure they protect all your shit. So, but when you fix it, keep it at a good level. For real. Keep it at a good level. If you start seeing it going under 700, now we looking. Okay, We need to pay off some stuff, or we need to monitor how we spend. Yeah. So it is. So I'm learning that. Just because y'all don't see me online, don't think I'm not in the back watching, looking, learning. I like to do research on shit. I just don't take people's words at face value. No, I need to see. I need to see how this works. I need to do some research. And I've been doing it. So make sure y'all start working on your credit. First thing you need to do is remove all those old addresses. Do it right. Remove all those old addresses so you won't have that, because your outstanding is linked to those old addresses. Remove those off of your credit. Get that shit out the way. But go through Expedient, and because they deal with all the credit bureaus, and they're going to send you a letter. That's to scare you. We ain't scared. Thank you. So, I'm not going to stay long. I love y'all. Catch me Wednesday on Facebook and Friday on TikTok. Gather around the table. And Mondays I'm back on until they say different. But I'm being obedient, right? And in between, if you want to follow me on Patreon, you can. The tiers are very reasonable, right? We're learning now about oracle cards, because people love to read their own tarot cards. And I'm like, wow, read the week. What's the energy of the week look like, so you can stay a step ahead, and get you some oracle cards. A physician can't heal himself, so why would you read yourself? No, this is why you have mentors and stuff to help you. You don't read yourself. And people listen, a physician cannot heal themselves. Remember that. I don't care what other people say. That's on them. Because you're going to sit there and you're going to either be in denial, or you're going to try, no, that's not me. I'm going to turn some more cards up. Child, read the week. What's the energy of the week looking like? So I'm going to tell y'all on this one, I'm going to give you a freebie. The ancestors, y'all need to have more faith in your ancestors, because they got you. They're going to be opening up doors for you this week. They are. They're going to be opening up doors for you this week. So just be thankful for the blessings now. If you got your ancestor altar up, put a little something sweet up there to be grateful, because they get ready to open up some doors. Some blessings are coming. That's the energy of the week. You got to have faith in your ancestors, or Egun, because they're the ones that's going to open up the doors. They're the ones that's seeing. They're the ones that are getting ready to, push you through all the bullshit that's happening around. So, Mefedefun Egun. Mefedefun Bobo Egun. Or Egun. So it's your ancestors that's going to be helping you this week. All those folks that went to join the elders, they looking down, and they're going to open up some doors and open up some blessings, and, remove some things in front, or things you might have been going through. They get ready to fix that. So you got some cake, something sweet, put it on there. Some lollipops, something, put it up there for the ones that are helping. And you just put it up there, put something sweet up there. You can only leave it up there for about a day, and then just put it on. And that's it. That's all. That's it. And you'll see how this week is gonna be. But as always, it's been a plum pleasing pleasure. And y'all make sure y'all stay diligent, do your homework, research, ask questions. It is no crime on asking questions. Find out what it is you want to do, who you want to follow, what it is you know. But watch first. Read the room. Read the room. Fuck what they say. Show me what you got. I need to see the fruit that you're bearing. Okay? I don't care what you say. Or we got Flowers in the Attic kids, or we got Will Smith kids. I mean, what you breaking out? Don't show me somebody's testimony. I don't give a fuck about testimony. You can buy those. I want to see how their lives are progressing since they got with you. That's what I look for. I want to see how their lives are progressing. Is there any oops? What's going on? I want to see. But other than that, y'all stay sweet. Y'all stay diligent, respectful. Blessings to you all. And thank you for being a part of Get Mug Monday. Hey, I love y'all. Be good.